Hey Hoopheads, today I want to talk about the Raptors defense in their 113-97 win over the Orlando Magic. In this game, the Raptors held Orlando to 38.5% field goal shooting, and after this one, the Raptors have a defensive rating of 102.4, which is tied for 6th in the league. They're only 0.1 behind the 5th place spot, and let's not forget they're playing without Lowry and Ibaka, two of their better defensive players for the last half dozen games or so. Let's get into it. On this play, Aaron Gordon comes up to set the screen on Fred VanVleet, but then slips it, dives to the basket. Marc Gasol comes over to help. Then as Fultz throws it to the corner to Vucevic, Gasol does a good job of closing out, getting a shot contest. That's a lot of momentum to avoid the foul there too. On this one, Fred fights over the screen, then uses his physicality to prevent Fultz from turning the corner. As Fultz gets into the lane, Norm is there to disrupt. Fultz has to put it up a little awkwardly. He misses. Great work, great help by Norm. Now as Aaron Gordon beats Norm off the dribble, Gasol does a good job of anticipating the step back, gets a hand up, challenges the shot, maybe got a piece of it. Aaron Gordon airballs it. Here, when OG gets hung up on the screen, Pascal does a good job of shifting over to cover for him. He tries to recover back to Aminu. Aminu bobbles the ball a little bit, tries to throw a sloppy bounce pass. Marc Gasol gets his hands in there, breaks it up, forces the turnover. Here, watch Fred dodge Mo Bamba's screen, then Chris Boucher steps up to contain him while Fred recovers. The ball goes back to the top, but Davis is already there. He gives it to Gordon. Pascal gives him some really nice ball pressure here. Then as the pass goes into the corner, Chris Boucher does a great job closing out under control, low in his stance. It goes back to Augustine, who throws up a wild hook shot with Chris Boucher heavily contesting. That's great help and recover defense by the Raptors. Here, as Mo Bamba gets the ball going to the basket, Pascal does a great job of putting ball pressure on him as Bamba does a spin. Pascal gets his hands in there, pokes it free. The Raptors take it the other way, and that's an easy basket off the Raptors defense. On this one, we get some nice ball pressure from Fred on DJ Augustine. Then as he gets to the middle of the floor, OG comes over, pokes it away. He and Davis scramble to try and get it, goes out of bounds, but that's nice ball pressure by Fred. Great help by OG. Here, as Fred negotiates the pick, Chris Boucher contains Augustine, and Augustine throws it back up to the top to Aminu. Then as Aminu starts to attack, Bamba clears the lane, hoping Boucher will follow him. But Boucher is watching the play develop. He stays on the lane. He gets the block Quebecois on Aminu. Rondae takes it the other way, and who else is there to clean it up but Chris Boucher himself? Nice work on both ends of the floor by Boucher.
Give me some of that!
Here, as Fred gets picked off on the screen, Rondae is there with the help defense. Right now, Davis has his back to the guy he's supposed to be guarding. That's a mistake. But as the pass is thrown, Davis recovers, gets out, blocks the shot. Aminu recovers. Fred gives him a little bit of trouble. Then Boucher with the nice shot contest, and the Raptors do a good job of breaking up that play after the initial mistake. This is off a Raptors miss, and look how hard it is just for the Magic to get the ball over half court. Great pressure from Fred and Rondae. And then Bamba tries to set a screen for Augustine. Augustine takes it to the hole, but OG is there waiting on the strong side to swat the shot. Great work, great ball pressure at the top, and then great help by OG Anunoby. Here, watch how hard Rondae Hollis-Jefferson fights to get over this screen, stay in the play, prevent Fournier from getting a clean lane to the basket, disrupts the shot, Fournier misses, and if Rondae doesn't fight that hard, that's a layup for Evan Fournier. Great work by him. Then again, we get some nice ball pressure from Rondae off the top. Then on the backside, Gasol's there to swap Markelle Fultz's shot. Then off the ensuing inbound, the Raptors get some more nice ball pressure, this time from Terence Davis. Then Gasol, then Norm. Shot clock's running low. Evan Fournier has to jack it up. He airballs it. Great pressure from the Raptors, and the Magic are struggling. Now in transition, Norm gets hung up on a screen. Fultz tries to sky and throw it down, but Gasol is there, very vertical, avoids the foul. That's a nice challenge by Gasol. Way to not get caught under the basket, because if he did, Fultz would have yammed it on him. Here, as Fournier comes off the screen, the Raptors do a great job of throwing a lot of bodies at him. He has to throw it out to reset. Then Fultz comes off the screen, and Gasol is there with another great shot contest. Might have got a piece of this one. Nice work by Marc Gasol on the backside of the defense. Here, Fred puts some ball pressure on Fournier, but as Fournier comes off the screen, he does a good job of getting Fred on his backside. Doesn't put up the floater, though. Throws it out to Fultz. Norm closes out under control, recovers, contests the shot, then Pascal throws a silly outlet pass. But watch his defense here as he blocks Fournier, then strips Isaac on the way up. That's great recovery by Pascal. Way to make up for your mistake. As Fournier comes off the screen here, he's met by 3 Raptors ready to pounce. He has to toss it out of there to Fultz, and as Fultz comes off the screen, Gasol traps again, back to Fournier at the top of the key, throws the pump fake, Norm goes for it, but watch OG here. He does a nice job of coming down and cutting off that passing angle to what would be a wide open corner 3 for Jonathan Isaac. Instead it goes to Fultz, and actually he doesn't even get a shot off. It's going to be a shot clock violation. As T. Ross comes off this screen, watch Pascal go up to prevent him from getting a wide open 3 until Rondae has time to recover. Then Pascal goes back down. Now Gasol steps out to meet T. Ross, and as Rondae recovers, they turn it into a trap. Ross tries to go cross court with it, and Terence Davis tips it out of bounds. Nice work by the Raptors. Great help defense. On this play, Rondae and Fred do a nice seamless switch, and I love Rondae's defense on guards. Watch him go for the pump fake, but he avoids the foul. Augustine doesn't even come close. Nice work by Rondae. Here, the Raptors try to go to Aminu in the post against Rondae. Rondae's not giving him anything, so he goes back up to the top. And then as Aminu starts to put the ball on the floor, Fred is lurking, and he's going to get there. Surprises Aminu, forces the turnover, goes the other way, and that's another easy basket off the Raptors defense. Nice work. This is supposed to be a simple give and go play, but watch Fred and Terence Davis. Fred cuts off the bounce pass with his arm outstretched like that. Terence Davis is lurking, so they can't throw the pass over the top. They're forced to go to another option. It winds up being a Terrence Ross contested 3. Nice work by both Fred and Davis on that play. As Evan Fournier comes off the baseline screen here, Boucher comes up and turns it into a quick trap. Boucher trapping is trouble for the other team. He's so long. Fournier tries to go over the top, throws the pass too high. Terrence Ross can't get to it. That's Boucher forcing a turnover with his great length and aggressive defense. Now Boucher gets criticized for being skinny, but watch his strength on this play as he absorbs a hit from the Canadian crusher Kem Birch. Recovers to contest the shot with the help of Pascal Siakam. The Raptors get the stop. They're going the other way. And one last play by Boucher as Fultz gets into the lane. Just a nice shot contest with the length of Boucher. That's tough for any guard to deal with. Overall, I was really impressed with the Raptors defense in this game. Still, without Lowry and Ibaka, they continue to fight, and they're getting great contributions from guys like Terence Davis, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Chris Boucher. The Raptors are rolling right now. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you've thought of the Raptors in the comments.